times, this Nefiri will be a known quantity.
That's it. Oh, they go in on Gumayushi.
Good chunk onto him. Delight gets that passive off to get the shield, but now he's in danger. Has to flash away as well. Heal for Flash. I think that's a win for JDG.
Yeah, it was a great timed flash there as well, able to dodge that stun coming out of the Gala Syndra there. If that had landed, I think Delight would have been in a lot more trouble. But right now, JDG, they have the early advantage. They've got more health pots, they've got more summoners up. HLE, they're vulnerable here.
By the way, you'll also see that Junja's gone over the Dragon Pit and is looking to go for the invade here with the priority.
Yeah, ping's coming down though. I think they know this is up. HLE, they've spotted Junja out. Delight is responding. Vampire has less than 50% health. They have the health advantage.
That they do. Delight managed to pick him up with a hook shot and a precision protocol part 2. Overcame the Twisted Fate. He's got the shove as well. I think Kanavi is either going to have to go for a smite fight or a leave this one alone. They've got the Syndra with the force of will. No way to contest.
This Drake is not long for the world. The Hextech 3 members of HLE. Gumayushi rotating around. We do see the Twisted Fate ultimate.
Uh-oh. Shayas is getting jumped on though as JDG see everyone on the Dragon and say, well, we'll pick up the Gnar. Instead, I forgot about another global. There's a Twisted Fate in the game and he helps pick up a kill onto Zeus. It's Junja who secures it. And actually, Honkyu didn't even get the assist.
And speaking of good players, just referring to Zeka for a moment, the first player to complete that Grand Slam, having won the first Stand Worlds and MSI. And he...
What? Trifecta.
Yeah, that's it. And on the Akali, he's keeping up with Honkyu as HLE. They've got the numbers advantage, the priority here on the Grubs. But Zeka is keeping a pace with Honkyu in the mid lane. Normally a melee range matchup, you don't expect to see that. Fight though, brewing.
Vampire flashes on in. Delight returns the favor. Junja will call the pack, but he gets caught in a cataclysm and flashes out to safety. No one dies. 2 Grubs to 1 to HLE.
Gold lead though right now, pretty close.
The resets came on through from HLE. That's a long, long way away from a Mega Gnar. And look, it might be an extended timer on the Ambassador. It's still not shorter than a gold card, and it makes it easy as you like.
15 CS up over Gala, so they do have that lead in the bot side.
Whoa. There's a bit of a taunt as Gumayushi finds himself face-checking Vampire, but will be able to satch his way out to safety.
Yeah, luckily with barely enough mana to do it. JDG hanging around, just making sure they get the info on Gumayushi recalling. They're keeping him here. They might be looking for a dive here.
He's got no mana. Here we go. The Hound's Pursuit comes on in. The Darkened Daggers and the power is unleashed. Junja will be able to reset turret aggro because he has a W button.
We see the vision control. HLEs is in the bot side jungle of JDG. They want to see where they're coming from as they've started up that Drake. Kanavi onto it straight away.
Delight is here on her own, but so is Vampire. That makes it pretty spicy. Zeus nearly the Mega Gnar. This gets difficult as a tactical sweep to teleports from everywhere. Junja also around. The taunt makes things tricky. Mega Gnar into the wall. Delight, and of course Zeka with the teleport. Goes back in, looks for more of a perfect execution, but it'll just be the 1 kill. And HLE finally on the kill board.
That's it, on the board, and in stylish fashion, Zeka arrives so fast, but look at these wards. HLE looking for more.
Xiaoxi's been left low, just a flash on in! And Gumayushi with the roaming Ziggs of all champions gets an extra. They had the extra member, right? You saw 3 members from the side. Actually, we're going to have to hold him. That's Kanavi in danger. Flash for the gold card. He's flagged and dragged out, but look what he's dragged himself into. It's a war. I don't think he can win.
What?
Oh my god!
He's still alive!
The Cataclysm and the Flash. I said he doesn't go backwards. He does get out, though.
Kanavi lives! What was that? You absolute master of J4. He committed his ultimate, he committed his flash, but he gets away because JDG committed even more. You've got to be, oh my goodness, these are the best players in the world, and plays like that are why. Distance that JDG couldn't follow up with because they'd committed it all at the start of that fight. So really heads up play as JDG collapse on Zeus.
Speaking of committing, they bring multiple members down. The Hound's Pursuit and the call of the pack. And Zeus, I fear you may be calling an ambulance. He gets bled out with the Darkened Daggers part 2. Junja said, I just want to get us some gold. Let me have a Herald so I can try and get a turret.
Critically, it is on vision, so HLE do know this one started up, but the timing was fantastic. Kanavi on that recall, but they're racing out to the Rift Herald. There are pings coming down. They want to contest this if they can.
Vampire Flash of the Shadow Dash, the Hound's Pursuit. Honkyu turns up. Gala on the other side, caught inside the Hextech ultimate, but lives! He lives! That's huge. Honkyu in danger. Gold card comes on down. Zeka inside that Twilight Shroud. Mainly start running away and does. Kanavi and Zeka here, but they are 2 members down. JDG pounce.
I love Kanavi. He's just standing here going, What are you going to do about it? I'm all the way over here. Bring it on. But the jungler still lives. And honestly, Gumayushi just got caught out there. He was too far up. And JDG collapsed and capitalized. But Zeus looking for more as JDG want the straight.
Yeah, they're trying to prevent too much of an easy opportunity with the Mega. Now the teleports begin to fly. Zeka into the backhand. On top of Junja. The stun in the wall. Zeus low. Not quite down. The exhaust. The Mega Inferno Bomb. Delight is delightful indeed as Junja also falls. And HLE, despite starting the fight down members, come away with the dragon and more kills.
We're collapsing on him, but Zeus gets out alive as he drew JDG in. And
whoa!
Oh my.
Back to life. Gala takes one with him, unleashes the power onto Zeka and puts him pretty low. Is Junja in range for an art? No, not quite. And that means that Zeka at least gets out that tower dive. A little ugly there from HLE. That might give them an opportunity to make a move elsewhere with Shelly. Garlic clearing up the wave in the mid lane, does have Junja around theoretically, but Delight and Guma here making things pretty scary. Delight potentially getting jumped on though, as Honku TP's in with that Destiny Gate. Trying to blow him up, Hextech ultimatum, Gala out to safety as Kanavi says, get off my support. Zeka's in the base, Delight is out, the fight is madness. Junja calls the pack, gets the kill, but doesn't get the opportunity to reset properly. Vampire gonna hold on the Shadow Dash as Zeus, nearly at the Mega Gnar, flashes in with a boomerang, and Honku is Honku queuing, crying out in his own base as Vampire in a 1v3. HLE just unrelenting, trapped under the turret though as Gala has got the advantage of having his fountain nearby and gets another back. Zeka with the reset now. I wonder whether he's turning that Dark Seal into something a bit spicy. It'll just be the Ampto. Shadow Flame completed. Has the teleport eyes on the Akali into the fight.
Yeah, really well-timed item pickup. These items can be those power spikes that make or break these team fights because that is what this will be. HLE, they want this. They don't need this.
No, they don't. Vampire in on damage onto Delight, who is taken out, and Xiaoshu gets it. 5v4 now for JDG, who had to burn very little to pick off the Camille. Zeus around nowhere near the Mega Gnar. The Scout of the Week lands. It's damage onto Guma. Loses 25%. Kanavi flashes for a Cataclysm, and it's the end of days all right for Jing Dong Gaming. JDG, Jing Dong, the witch is dead.
They disappeared. Kanavi with the flash Cataclysm into the Mega Inferno Bomb from Gumayushi takes JDG's dreams and rips them apart.
This man on Jarvan is a monster. He flashes, he commits the R, he locks everyone in place, and the rest of HLE cracks their necks and throws everything at the kitchen sink. And it turns out JDG go down.
The highest single damage by any player is literally Gumayushi. They're making a play.
Gold card on to Guma, who's going to try and be saved by Delight and Kanavi. They jump in, the Mega Inferno Bomb is flashed away from Kanavi. There's the Cataclysm, delete Honku. There's nothing to be done by the Twisted Fate. They try to run away, and Zeus nearly the Mega Gnar hops on in. It's a hopper skip and a crunch.
Oh,
the Mega Gnar in. Zeka's there. The perfect execution will decapitate him. Welcome to Paris. Eat a guillotine.
Xiaoshu tries to get it done, but he's 1v5. There's nothing left. Zeka with the Quadra rips them apart. HLE find the play, they find the team, and they might just find everything.
Look, the plays might have been back and forth, but the structures weren't. And in the late game, Hanwha Life Esports, MSA champions, are looking to return the favor and do it again. Instead, at Esports World Cup 2026, it's a battleground here, all right. And HLE are the victors.
Parlez-vous français, because you are going to need it here in France. HLE beat JDG in his best of one at the Kadir City Battleground. They are the defending MSI 2026 champs for a reason. JDG, they had that early game. They had small incremental leads, but HLE, they've been here before. They had the answers and they took the team fights.